As you head out this morning, you'll see your basic slows around town. We do have a stall right here in the HOV lane at East Tex, but it's not causing much trouble. I will show you that in just a moment, but first I want to show you the Hardy Toll Road. We have an accident working. It's southbound at the Hardy Toll Plaza. You will see that it's only on the right side. It's in the shoulder and in some barrels. However, it is causing some rubbernecking because there's a lot of lights and emergency crews in that area. So keep that in mind if you're headed out. It will cause you a couple extra minutes as you're headed into town. Also, looking at that East Tex freeway camera at Liberty, courtesy of Houston Transtar, you can see that car I was talking about right here. It's on the left side of the HOV lane. It was blocking the entire HOV lane. However, it has since recovered. So really you're safe in that area if you're sticking to the main lanes or the HOV lane. Also looking good is some drive times around town. 290 Telge to 610 is just 31 minutes. And coming in from Mason to downtown on the Katy Freeway, 36 minutes. So not too slow going. I also want to remind you of some ramp construction going on. It's permanent at the moment, but you can see it's causing a lot of backup on the North Freeway. So 45 southbound from Allen Parkway and 45 southbound from Houston Avenue will be closed continuously. Keep that in mind as you head out. Back to you. You will notice a lot of backup building on the North Freeway and just around town, but I do have some good news. First of all, we had an accident just clear on the Katy Freeway eastbound at Greenhouse, but it does have you down to 10 miles per hour in that area, so keep that in mind as you're heading out if you're headed in towards downtown. Also, we do have an accident on the 45 North Freeway at Katy, but you'll notice it is cleared when you look outside. It was blocking your left lane. However, there is still a lot of backup in that area all the way to Little York, so keep that in mind as you're heading out. Also, you'll find backup at Irvington on the North Loop, which is of course at 45. So you'll see a little bit of brake lights. Keep that in mind as you're headed towards town. Looking at some drive times on the Gulf Freeway from NASA Road 1 to downtown, just 25 minutes, and 330 into downtown on the East Freeway is just 21 minutes. Also, I want to warn you of some overnight construction on the North Freeway southbound from Louetta to 1960 will be closed tonight until 5 a.m. Keep that in mind if you're headed into town. Have a good day. As you head out this morning, you'll see your basic slows, especially on the North Freeway and on the West Loop. But first, I want to show you this accident that's working on the West Beltway. It's at Philippines. It's southbound. It's causing a little bit of backup, and it's in your left lane and your opposing right shoulder. So it will be a little bit of rubbernecking delays and a little bit of problems in that area. Just keep that in mind as you're headed out. But the real problem is on the Hardy Toll Road at North Toll Plaza. It's all the way backed up. You can see to 45, and it's southbound. It's going to be on your right shoulder. But I wanted to show you this East Tex Freeway at Liberty. It looks like they're clearing up. Yeah, we had a car right here on the left shoulder. It looks like they've cleared it up right now. It was blocking that HOV lane earlier. However, they cleared it up, and main lanes and the HOV lane are good to go now. Speaking of good to go, your drive times are looking fantastic for this time of the morning. 290 Telge to 610 is just 28 minutes, and Katy Mason to downtown is just going to cost you 36 minutes. I want to remind you too, if you're headed towards downtown, ramp construction is still working. It's permanent at the moment. 45 southbound from Allen Parkway and from Houston Avenue is going to be closed for quite a while. So add a little bit of extra time and be safe out there. As you head into town this morning, you'll notice your basic slows are headed down and towards Houston into the downtown area. There is a ramp closure, so of course keep that in mind as you're headed out. But I want to take you to the Hardy Toll Road first of all. There's an accident working southbound. You'll notice at the Hardy Toll Plaza that there are some cars to the right side. Right here, courtesy of Houston Transtar, you can see these emergency vehicles. They're sitting inside the barrels on the shoulder, so they're not really causing any damage. However, there are some rubberneckers in that area. I also want to talk about this problem we had at the East Tex Freeway at Liberty. There is a car stalled on the HOV lane, but it is on the left side. It's not really blocking anything. Earlier it was, but the HOV lane has recovered. It's looking pretty good, and there was a really nice Metro bus driver that helped them out, and he has since left. So we're going to take a look now at some drive times. Good news, 290 Telge into 610 is only 32 minutes, and the Katy Freeway Mason into downtown is only 37 minutes. Not too slow going, so you'll do well if you head out now. I do want to remind you again of that ramp construction. 45 southbound from Allen Parkway and 45 southbound from Houston Avenue. That ramp is going to be closed continuously, so make sure you give yourself a little bit of extra time if you have to head into downtown in that area. Have a good day out there.